My name is Leticia Velez, and I am the proud daughter of an SEIU USWW janitor. I am also part of SEIU's California youth group, Children Over Politics. What? I'm a little nervous. This is the first time I will be publicly telling this story. For 10 years, my mom, my brothers, and I were undocumented. I was born in Mexico City along with my two brothers. When we lived in Mexico, we sold water in the neighborhood. I was one of those kids that you see in third world countries selling stuff in the streets. We went door to door around the neighborhood, selling, those water bottles you see at the grocery store, like the 5-liter, the big ones you gotta carry. We sold water. It may seem a little weird for people, but I am so grateful and proud of it because that's how I learned to add and subtract. When my father left us, my little baby brother was a month old and I was 9 years old. My mom had to make the difficult decision to cross the border as a single mother with all three of us. All I remember is that we traveled from Mexico City to this scary-looking hotel in Tijuana. And my mom had this folder which she tucked in her pants, and she told me that if anything happened, to not lose those papers and to never, ever let go of my little brother's hands. When we got to the Coyote's car, my mom begged me to go to sleep, and I did after a while. Once we got to California, we lived in a tiny, tiny room in the back of someone's garage. My mom worked in McDonald's in the kitchen. She earned $5.46. We were so poor that for many long time, all we ate for breakfast were French fries. We lived off the leftovers she brought home at the end of her shift. One night, I woke up to some noise, and I heard my mom whispering, saying no, and to stop. I ran out to help, but this man grabbed me by the neck and pulled me up and just dropped me to the floor. My mom didn't want to call the police because she was scared that if they found out we weren't documented, we would be deported. But it was too late because someone had already heard her screaming and called 911. It has been a hard process, but I stand before you and I can finally breathe. I was able to get permission to stay in the country, but it is bittersweet because I learned that my mom was a victim of violence. It's a tough reality, but this is why I stand before you, sharing my story, because your fight for immigration reform has already changed the lives of many youth like me. When my mom got a job as an SEIU union janitor, our lives changed finally. Yay! My mom has been a member for the last 10 years now. Today, we are documented, but many people... But many people who are your neighbors, friends, family, and union brothers and sisters are not as lucky. they are undocumented. But your fight for immigration reform drives the debate forward and gives all immigrant families the strength to fight back without fear. All of you, SEIU, Children Over Politics, janitors, home care workers, airport workers, security officers, fast food workers, all of us together, we can win immigration reform. Because no one should have to live in fear. We need immigration reform. We need a lasting solution that will give immigrant families like my own and like many of our families, some of us here, a chance to stand free and stand tall without living in fear. SEIU, I wanted to come here and thank you personally from the bottom of my heart for opening up your arms to me, my mom, and my brothers. And to all of us who pray that one day we can walk the path towards citizenship. I am now a sophomore in college. And I hope to one day become a lawyer, a judge, and a Supreme Court justice. Let's keep fighting for immigration justice. ¿Se puede?